In this video, we are going to discuss India on the eve of British conquest. So we will discuss the summary in nutshell, and we will also know the why the Mughal Empire declined. If you want to watch this video, watch this chapter in broadly, so you can click on the I button right corner to your screen, and you will get that video. So let's start without any further delay of time. So we will know what are the reasons why Mughal Empire saw decline. That was the main reason, weak successors. As we already know that Mughal Empire was a personal despotism and its success depended upon a large and capable monarch. Besides that, the absence of definite law of succession, continuous wars of a succession, absence of law, that promulgature fostered partnership at the cost of patriotism, and the Aurangzeb's religious and Deccan policies. These policies antagonized the Rajputs, Sikhs, Jats, and Marathas, and Deccan policy kept the emperor away from the capital of long duration. And we saw the disintegration of rulers and nobles, and deterioration of army, and the empire was too vast because the difficult task for weak rulers to administer efficiently. Besides that, the external inventions that come from Irani and Durrani kingdoms like the Nadir Shah, Ahmad Shah, Abdali gave the birth of death blow. Besides that, the economic decline, we saw the economic decline due to the endless wars, stagnation in agriculture, and decline in trade and industry that impeded the royal treasury. Besides that, the advent of European companies interfered in native politics, hastening the disintegration of empire, and the shifting allegiance of Zamindars, Jagirdari crisis, rise of regional aspirations that led to the rise and establishment of Awadh, Bengal, Hyderabad, Mysore, Kerala, Rajput states, and Jat states accelerated the process of disintegration. And we also discuss about the rise of regional status. They come under the three categories. As I already mentioned, that successor status, which includes Hyderabad 1724 Nizam al Mulk, and Bengal 1717 Murshid Quli Khan, and Awadh 1722 Sadat Khan and Burhanul Muluk. And we'll also discuss independent status. Mysore come under the Hyder Ali, and Kerala king of Maratha Martanda Varma, and Rajput status Raja Savai Singh of Amba. And besides that, new states like Maratha, Sikhs, Jats, and Afghans. And we'll also discuss about the socio-economic conditions in previous video, that I mentioned that agriculture stagnant and technology backward agriculture compensated by very hard labor of peasants, and peasants paid revenue to state zamindars, jagirdars, and revenue farmers, and major produce crops are like rice, wheat, sugar, pepper, spices, cotton, that I already mentioned. And we will also discuss about the trade and industry. Trade flourished: cotton textiles, raw silk fabrics, hardware, indigo, salt plate, opium, rice, wheat, sugar, pepper, species, precious stones, and drugs were exported. Besides that, the gold and musk, woolen cloth, copper, iron, lead, paper, porcelain, pearls, dates, dried fruits, coffee, tea, ivory, rose water, etc. were imported. And the textile industry was famous for its produce. The shipbuilding industry flourished. The metal industry was also well developed. And we also discuss about the education during this period. As I mentioned in previous video, that elementary education was imparted through pathshalas and maktabas. Pathshalas are related to the Hindu missionary schools, and maktabas are related with the Muslims. And chatupatis or talls among Hindus, and madrasas among Muslims, as I already tell you. And besides that, the absence of study of science and technology and geography was a general feature. And society in those days, apart from the four varnas, Hindus were divided into many subcastes, which differed in their nature from place to place, and Muslims were also divided in the considerations of caste, race, tribe, and states, even though their religion propagated equality. And we also discuss about art and architecture and culture. As I mentioned in previous video, that Asafuddaula in 1784 built Bada Imam Bara at Lucknow, and Savai Jai Singh built the Pink City of Jaipur, and 5 astronomical observations in Delhi, Jaipur, Mathura, Benares, and Ujjain. Besides that, the painting schools of Kangra and Rajputana came into the prominence. In northern India, growth of Urdu language and poetry took place. Prominent Urdu poets were Mir Sauda, Nazir, and Mirza Ghalib. Besides that, the regional languages developed. Tamil languages were enriched by sitar poetry. I hope you find this video informative. Thank you for watching it.